roadmap towards learning schools. As far as teacher education is concerned, there is a concern that teacher training is crucial for laying a roadmap toward learning schools via learning teachers. The dominant paradigm so far is that in-service teachers need to be supported in ICT. Likewise, they are supposed to teach later. Teachers themselves have been taught in traditional ways for so many years. In most institutions where they have been, at the time when they graduated, there was no emphasis on ICT. But this is the time when every sector is putting emphasis on ICT. But to achieve anything in this area, we must start with teachers' attitude. So start by reflecting on the ego story for those who have looked at it. If you have not seen it, there is an attachment in this folder. So teachers are key players to arrange the learning. So any success of any society depends on the quality of teachers. Quite logically, teacher training is the solid moment to start the innovative process. So far, the paradigm is that teachers must be taught as they are supposed to teach. Remember the saying that whenever you find yourself on the side of the majority, it's the time to reflect, the time to pause and think twice. That is according to Mark Twain. So the process of intensifying teacher attitudes is to use ICT in the learning process. It grounds on the fact that alternative assessment methods being developed nowadays predict classroom performance of pre-service teachers. So here is a group exercise for you. The most important new skill that teachers must learn. Also, look at the most important attitude teachers must acquire. And what is the most important priority of a teacher regarding a class? Also look at the most important priority of a teacher regarding an individual learner. Think of all those areas. Look at what you can do to come up with the answers in a group. Exercise 2. A. The teacher is giving a lecture. The learners listen and make notes. B. The teacher is keeping order in the classroom. The learners make exercises. Scenario C. The teacher is coaching. The learners are working on a project in groups. So the question is, which situation is the best to stimulate the learner to be an active learner? Which computer program do you know that supports situations A, B, or C? These are just exercises. Think and come up with the solution. Every member should contribute, and adults normally, whichever contribution you give is correct. Another question here is, which is the best way to stimulate learners? Give reasons. Is it good grades? Is it attention? Is it making a link to the learner's interest or real life situation? Is it punishment or competition? Think critically and come up with the answers and see how they can apply in your own school. Now we come back to the learning teachers. ICTs are a nice mode to mobilize teachers' creativeness and make their didactic practice more flexible and resourceful. One of the new teachers' roles is that of a facilitator. That is to say, a person who fosters and stimulates a learner. We saw this in topic 2 of module 2. Let us remind ourselves of some of those roles. The role of a teacher. Teachers have been polarized in their acceptance of new technologies. While some have enthusiastically integrated computers and the internet into the classroom, others have been cautious in their welcome, and yet some others have rejected technology completely. They continue to use all the old methods, and they continue to reject any new form of technology to be used in the classroom. There is a level of unjustifiable cynicism based on the previous performance. Some of them based on things which not work well when they use technology. Others based on fear. Now, there is a need for change. What are the reasons for change? Think about things like online testing, teacher as a mentor, the internet as the largest information source, the requirements for human thought. So many changes are coming up, and therefore a teacher must change the approach in the classroom to be able to do work better. So with the inevitable proliferation of ICTs in the classroom, the role of the teacher must change. Here are some other reasons. ICT will cause certain teaching resources to become obsolete. For example, the chalkboard is being replaced with a smartboard. ICT may also make some assessment methods redundant. It's also no longer sufficient for teachers to impart content only. Encourage critical thinking skills, information literacy, and prepare children for a new world. Those are very important points. Take note of them, and that marks the end of topic 2 in module 2.